What 2026 animes are you all excited for? JJK, 100%. That's gonna be so gas,
Avatar,
bro. Avatar.
Avatar is not an anime,
But I'm excited for that too.
Avatar.
Last Airbender.
Oh, the
third one?
live action.
No, third.
No.
Oh, the live action.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're excited for live action? Hey, respect. Hey, that's real.
One Piece
It's a
season
real
2.
dog.
One Piece
One
live
Piece,
action?
Elbaf arc. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War.
Fire Force.
The I don't know which core it is, but I think it's like third or fourth core. I feel like it's either that's gonna be the ending or the next core is gonna be the ending or whatever the fuck. I'm hella excited for that. The new Assassination Classroom movie. That's more Assassination Classroom fucking content, which is cool to see.
JJK.
January.
It's the
8th.
first one I said.
You know, surprisingly, I feel like I don't really care for the Assassination Classroom.
Really?
I feel like them
I
including
like
stuff that like sure we didn't see that was in
Yeah.
the manga,
Mm-hmm.
but was somewhere in the middle of the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like
fair.
I see what you're saying.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Personally though, I love Assassination Classroom, so I'm down for new content. You feel me? So that's just me. I'm also excited. I hear Black Clover is getting an announcement, 2026, and I'm hearing there's rumors that the actual anime is
you're gonna check his chonies. I'm
Bro.
telling you, he shot himself. he shot himself.
I hear the actual anime might be returning soon as well in Black Clover. That's gonna be sick. Kaiju is Kaiju and Solo? Solo I don't think is coming out next year. I think Kaiju might be coming out next year though.
Frieren.
Frieren! Oh my god, how could I forget the GOAT? Frieren the Slayer. Holy. But yeah, those are some of the ones that we're excited for. Is there any other ones?
Oh, or no. I don't know if To Be Hero X is coming back out, but
Oh, if it is, that'll be fucking goated, man. Holy. But yeah, those are some of the ones that we're excited for. You started reading it, or are you still capping? I said I would read by the end of the season, bro. Once it goes on a hiatus, I'm gonna start reading. Don't worry.
well, this was the episode. I know, you know what's crazy? I thought about it a while ago. I was like, damn, I probably hyped this episode up, and it probably wasn't all that.
And that shit fire. Shit was
That
good.
was pretty cool.
Now you
Yeah,
can start watching.
I'm glad I read it. Oh, I'm glad I watched it.
I thought there would be more sound to it, like
Yeah,
like
more
fire hockey
like-
sound.
Yeah, to be fair, One Piece is not known for their sounds.
Yeah, they are with the hockey. Every hockey,
Yeah,
every time you hear
Shanks is
every time you hear hockey, there's a sound.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying there's no sound. I'm saying that the sound for One Piece has notoriously been lackluster for years. Like
But-
they've had the same sound since the inception of the show.
Very true. I guess I'm saying too. There was just no sound with this hockey. The animation
Was
carried
there
it.
not?
I didn't hear anything really.
honestly, it didn't stand out to me.
Yeah, but the animation was.
Yeah, I was too
fully.
focused on what was going on to really listen to the sound all that much. Josh with the $2 super chat. Yo, chill, bro. You got bread like that, bro. Chill, bro. Assassination Classroom was a fun watch or a good story? Both. I think it's both. I think the story is phenomenal. I think the ending is one of the most emotional endings I've ever watched, especially in anime. But I think throughout the show, the characters grow on you as they're kind of learning. You know, they're learning to level up. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to assassinate Koro Sensei, and also learning how to learning more education, more skills as like just in life. You feel me? It's a fun watch to see them grow, but at the same time, it's a phenomenal story. By the end of it, you really get an emotional ending, which I really like personally. What about you guys?
Jack, I know.
I concur. He put me on, by the way.
Did
No,
he?
it was yeah, you did.
Oh shit!
It was a fire watch. I think that's the first time I watched something other than like shonen, so it was like a different speed. I liked how I don't know, you're just teaching kids. It kind of reminds me of My Hero, but before I watched My Hero. So
Right,
overall,
right, yeah.
fun watch. I like the life lessons. Yes. That's
Yes.
all I gotta say.
What about you, Kay?
I think it was a fun watch more than it was a good story. Not saying it was a bad story, but I wouldn't
okay.
say phenomenal.
What you mean?
Okay.
It was a good story.
A good, I like a good story. Sure, phenomenal is like AOT. Phenomenal.
AOT is one of a kind.
Phenomenal though.
One Piece. Phenomenal.
Those aren't even words I would use to describe those type of stories.
Okay.
Those type of stories are generational stories. Phenomenal doesn't even scratch the
Oh,
surface.
it's-
of
okay.
those stories.
Well said, well said.
Even in that case, I still would not give. Okay, Berserk. Phenomenal. Right? Assassination Classroom is a fun watch. It's like it's on par with something like Anya,
Spy Family.
Spy Family. It's a
Mm.
fun watch. It's really just you just like sitting there watching them. It's nice. The story itself isn't like too crazy or anything.
I'm gonna be real.
It's nice though.
There's
It's
not
nice.
very many stories that gave me an emotional ending like that. The story, the way the story was written, made the emotions by the end of it very heightened, in my opinion.
So
Dude, I can still smell it, dude. It's lingering.
it's crazy. Me too. That's what
I can't
What
spell
the fuck,
anything.
dude?
What
It's
the
like
fuck?
it's stuck on his seat.
Would you say the ending was well written, but throughout the whole show it made it fun? So by the time you got to the end, it was sad because
No.
you had so much fun.
Well, the thing is, though, it's kind of like an episodic show, but at the same time, the story progresses as it's going along. If that makes sense, it's
Mhm.
kind of like a Cowboy Bebop kind of situation where the main storyline was a good story. It was a well written story. It was with Koro Sensei and his
Disciples.
disciples, but then his lover. Remember his lover,
Right.
right? And his lover was a scientist that was testing on him, but she was the only kind scientist to him.
Right.
And as the story progressed, he was like a notorious assassin. He basically let himself get caught, like on
Yeah.
some Goldie Roger shit, right? And then he grew an attachment to her
Mhm.
over time. You know what I'm saying? And he was a cold-blooded killer at that point. You feel me? But over time, he grew an attachment. And then as the finale was coming, as his life was coming to an end, he then kind of breaks out, but then she ends up dying.
Right.
You feel me? And then she used to be a teacher as well. So then he promised to look after her students.
That's right.
It's like the whole story it was so well written. It kind of came full circle. And then by the end of it, it was it was her students that ended up helping end his life and save the world, which was beautiful. I don't know. I personally found that story writing absolutely great. So that's just me. Emotional ending made me really, really good. Like, oh man, it's very notoriously difficult to have a good ending in anime. It's really difficult, and I think Assassination Classroom really hit the nail on the head. Sorry. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I thought he was in a dude. That shit fucking stinks.
I really don't smell it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have a bad sense of smell, but I could.
It's
That's
like
good.
it's like I'm right next to that bit. Like
No, fair.
it's starting to like
Fair,
give
fair,
me a
fair.
headache right now. I'm like
Fair, fair,
getting
fair.
like upset because
Yeah.
dude, it smells.
Was story overrated? Yes.
No.
I think.
No,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't finish it, so I can't say if it's
Yeah.
overrated or not.
I wouldn't even.
The story's good.
I don't even understand. Like, how would you even say that is like overrated? I feel like there's not enough much noise around it in the first place.
Fair. I didn't watch it on a first two episodes or some shit, or first 3 episodes. I don't know how many episodes I watched, but I was like, these characters don't really stand out to me. The story seems to cool, but it feels to me, from what I watched, it felt very generic, very lackluster in my opinion, from what I've seen. But the animation was phenomenal. So I don't know. Good afternoon, boys. What we chatting about? We are chatting about just a real like kind of brief glance of everything right now, and then we'll get into the actual topics of the day soon. We're just reading some of y'all chats. Villain had an emotional ending. Well, I wait, is Villain? Oh, the manga's finished for Villain, huh?
I don't know.
I think the manga for Villain. Yes, I remember the creator said a whole thing at the end of it. Yes, I remember that. I haven't read the Villain manga, so I don't know what the Villain manga ending is. But I have no doubt the story is phenomenal. So fun watch. I'd put it 100 out of 10. The story is peak. The ending definitely was heartbreaking. I'm not mad at you for that. I really like the story. It might not be this convoluted ass story, but for what it was, I think it excelled at it perfectly.
What, villain?
No, Assassination Classroom. Do y'all ever watch shoujo / romance anime, or are y'all strictly shonen? We watch some. Well,
More movies than
Yes.
actual. I think it's hard.
series.
Yeah, it's hard for me like to sit through like an entire series of romance. I think it's really
Yes.
easy to enjoy like a movie
Mhm.
that executes it pretty well, and there's
Yeah.
a couple that do.
Yeah.
So movies. go for it.
Yeah, mostly movies. I can't really sit through a romance anime because it just really doesn't interest me all that much. Like the characters, and their motivations and like them kind of falling in love, and that applies for every single medium as well. In regular movies and in regular TV shows, any of that kind of jazz. I can't really watch romance anime unless there has a different twist to it, like sci-fi and other
Ooh,
things like that.
Sci-fi and romance.
Yes, that is the best
Perfect.
combination. Sci-fi and romance is the best combination of combos. I feel like in anime, in my opinion, you can't get better than sci-fi and
Sci-fi
romance.
and romance is really
I
good.
love sci-fi.
Yeah.
Especially when it has to do with like time travel
Yes.
and parallel worlds. That's
Mhm.
so fun.
Because it adds an extra elements to it that really makes it a lot more engaging than the romance itself. Because not only are they worrying about the romance aspect of it, but they're worrying about how they can incorporate it within time travel and sci-fi and all that. So it's a bunch of different kind of aspects to the romance that really make it that level it up tenfold compared to the base romance, in my opinion. Did y'all see the news that Bleach is coming into Fortnite? Yes, bro. That's insane. You know what isn't in Fortnite?
You know what else? Hey, you
Hey,
know what else? Hey,
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 I'm just saying,
Hey,
bro.
bro, just say
I'm
that.
just saying, bro.
Hey, bro,
two,
just say
two out of the
that.
big three are in Fortnite. That's
Two
all.
of the big three are in Fortnite and the Godfather.
You know why?
Fuck
Dragon
the big
Ball.
three.
Because
It's
they
just
can't-
big
you
meat.
know what I'm saying?
Come on,
You
bro.
know, get it.
They can't.
make it, yeah.
They can't what?
They haven't worked it out yet.
It just sound like One Piece ain't got the bag to be in Fortnite. That's what it
Right.
sounds
But you know
like.
they do got a bag for?
What?
NBA.
You right? I mean, NBA ain't even that big. You know what NBA stands for? National Basketball Association. You know where that's located?
National. That's national.
That's national, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
think-
know where
I think-
Fortnite
I think
is?
There's a One Piece soccer card.
You know where Fortnite
I know.
is?
Talking about. That's kind of like across the world for One Piece.
But you know where Fortnite is? Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide.
Mr.
It's
Worldwide.
digital. It's not like actual physical. You know what I'm saying?
It's-
It's a little different.
The amount of money that Fortnite has made
But
Yeah.
you
probably
And they still can't afford
beats-
One Piece is crazy.
It's not that they
It
can't.
makes you think, you know,
Yeah,
like
huh.
Bro, even
One Piece
Arcane.
is that
Even
much.
Arcane is
Yeah.
in freaking.
even
Fortnite.
Arcane.
Arcane.
I feel like the daily drop of One Piece in Fortnite is gonna be like an entire map that just One
One
Piece
Piece?
base.
They did the Simpsons.
He's
Wait.
about to be really disappointed, bro.
That'd be crazy if they did a map like that. Just a bunch of islands.
You spitting.
I'm getting Fortnite ideas. What is it?
You are. You really are. You know
Epic
what
is
I'm
called Epic.
saying? Somebody, yeah, Epic is the
Epic
people
Games.
that own it. But you know, people can actually make that like custom made
Yeah.
shit. So
Custom
they could
maps.
actually make low-key different islands. I don't know. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Might have to download Fortnite again.
Yes. The end with the £2. This is pounds, by the way. If you guys didn't know, those are pounds, or I think those are euros. Which one? Euros or pounds?
Take your guess. Take your
Pounds.
guess.
Pounds?
Pounds.
Pounds? I believe you. Pounds. He says.
I don't know. I thought you'd know the answer.
Heavens no. He says, would you rather be born in Cabinary or AOT?
What's Cabinary?
Cabinary of the Iron Fortress?
Basically
not tattooed
zombies,
for real?
right?
Yeah,
It's
basically
basically
zombies.
I do Covenary.
Yeah, Cabinary for sure.
I feel like it's
They
a lot more
don't get to
manageable.
fucking 60-meter titans and no colossal titans, no educated smart
Yeah.
titan. Yeah, no.
It's like
Give
it's
me
like,
Cabinary,
like
bro.
every like 13-year-old's daydream in school is like
Nightmare,
You know,
yeah.
what if the zombie apocalypse broke out? Like,
Right?
you know, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
basically what.
The
Covenary
only
is.
difference is with Cabinary, those zombies, they have like iron cores. So it's not like you can't just slice them off with regular blades and
Yeah.
shit. You have to have a specific gun or a specific item that destroys the iron core
Yeah.
that they have. So yeah, them niggas are strong as shit. So, but it still beats the colossal armored and
They,
beast.
they got
Titan
like
any day of the week.
rifles that just
Yes,
Yeah.
they do have rifles. They do have weaponry. They do have a bunch
Yeah, I
of
was gonna
shit.
say like as
Yeah.
long as you have the tools, it should be. I would say a lot more manageable than flying through the air and cutting a neck off of a titan.
Yeah, maybe if you don't got the techers like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I, personally, I'd have the techers if I was in the AOT world on some
Yeah.
shit, on some Levi shit.
I'm more
I
of
had
like
the
a
techers.
eyes closed, shoot one bullet, it hits
Right.
like 20 zombies. at the
Ricochet
same
and
time.
shit. Yeah, fairs.
Yeah,
Fairs. If you got it like that, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
different skill sets for different.
So if I had that 50 cal on me, like Gabby did, it'd be
GGs.
way more than Aaron just dying. I'm
Yeah,
like,
fair. Fair, yeah.
everybody.
You probably killed the
Or
whole
like
horde.
The, My Hero character, the one with the purple hair.
I don't know her name.
Nagant?
Lady Nagant.
That's a cool.
volleyball.
That's a
Volleyball.
cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Cabinary of the Iron Fortress. Honestly, good watch though. I would recommend really watching it. It's not no AOT, of course, but it's a good watch. It's a fun, engaging watch. The main character is pretty cool too. You know what I'm saying?
Good story.
Good story. Yeah, good story. Decent story. Not long lasting story, but it's a decent story. I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Good concept, very emotional, good characters, unique art style. I really like the art style. I think it was also animated by Wit Studio as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I would recommend the Covenant of the Iron Fortress. Season 1 is good. Season 2 is okay. Season 3 lightweight fell off on the season, and season 4 picks up. Ain't mad at that, big bro. World Trigger got top 10 battle strategies and unique abilities. I can't wait for the reboot because I do want to rewatch it. I did watch it. I think the first. I don't remember anything about it though, but I can't wait. I wait for the reboot. Fortnite can't afford Goat Piece. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me sit you down and say this. All right. Fortnite
got Drake.
Fortnite can afford anything and everyone that they want. They just throw they write a check and they can afford it. You feel me? I think it might be One Piece that can't afford Fortnite. You feel me? Be real.
How the fuck would that work?
I'm just saying.
Make it make sense. No,
I'm just saying though.
Explain it to me.
It was understood ain't got to be explained. You feel me? I'm sorry if you don't understand it. That just might be your comprehension.
You just said that Fortnite would pay One Piece.
What you mean? No. First off, Fortnite doesn't pay anybody. I said they could, if they wanted to, because they got it like that, big bro.
So you think they could afford One Piece?
Not only could they afford One Piece, they could probably buy the whole IP.
Shut your dirty little mouth.
On some shit.
You're weird.
That's
Not
facts,
only
though.
because
it's not facts.
You know how many people they got in their show? They got Arcane, they got Dragon Ball, they got Naruto, they got Bleach, they got One Punch Man, they got John Wick. They got John Wick. You know what I'm
John
saying?
Cena.
They got John Cena, bro. They got every artist you can think. They got The Weeknd.
Talk about The Simpsons. That's
Come on,
20 years
bro.
running, buddy.
Yeah.
20 years.
20 years in the make. So they can afford whoever they want to afford. Maybe it's One Piece that can't afford them. I'm going to be real.
All right, let me put it this way.
Nah, it's because I bet you.
And the example of Simpsons is not generating the same amount of money that One Piece is. You have
What about all of them combined?
You have cards, right? Just like little cards that like take less than a penny to make, right? Worth like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but you're acting like they're selling them for the resale price. They're selling them for
facts. But you have such a good market for One Piece. Anything that they put out is bought. Anything and everything, at least for the card game, is bought without a doubt.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Does
though.
One Piece have a video game?
Many video games.
They do.
Simpsons.
Nobody really plays them like that.
Plethora.
Nobody really plays them like that.
Yeah.
But still a plethora of video games.
But yeah, One Piece is not worth more than all of those IPs together. Let's be real.
Okay, but I'm pretty
So
sure
if they can afford all of them.
half of the reason for these IPs including themselves into Fortnite is just for exposure.
I don't know.
Why would
half
Naruto
of the
do it?
kids- why would
half
Naruto
of the
need
kids
exposure?
playing Fortnite don't really even know what half of this shit is.
Naruto doesn't need exposure, bro. Needed this Arcane. They already had it, but their shows are over. They don't need exposure.
Like lasting. Like, yeah, just reminding you, we still
If
here.
anything, One Piece needs exposure because it's out currently and it's running.
I don't think it needs
To get-
exposure.
I
To
don't
get
think
more
exposure.
people into One Piece,
Nah.
if it doesn't need exposure, why the fuck are they in the Macy's parade?
Why did they make the live action?
Macy's probably begged him. It was like, yeah.
No,
Macy's.
they paid for that position, bro. Did you know that actually?
I would
Did you know that?
argue.
Did you
I
know
would
that?
argue.
Yeah, did you know that?
You know what?
You see
I would
him
argue.
diverting? He's diverting.
I would argue Macy's has more money than Fortnite does.
I mean, I don't know. Regardless, they paid to be in that position. One Piece paid. Toei paid them to fly this banger.
Wait, you know that for a fact?
Yes, search it up, bro. That's
I'm
people were
not-
slandering
if you know that for a
I'm
fact,
pretty
you know that
sure.
for a fact.
I'm like
No, if
90.
you-
I'm like
No,
90%.
No. If you
no,
know
it's
that for a
a fact.
I
fact,
read
I'm
something.
pretty sure.
I read something online.
You,
I read something online. I don't know if it's true or not, but I read it
as
online.
much as we love you, you have a history of like saying something.
I read it
and, like,
online. I don't
You've
know
read
if
a
it's true
lot
or
of
not.
things online.
I don't know if it's true
Oh,
or
wait,
not.
if you don't
What
know
is
if
it?
it's
What
true or
is
not,
it?
why are you stating it like it is?
Because I read it online. You know
you're
everything
stating
online
it like
is
definitively.
everything online is the truth.
100%.
You got it.
100%.
Come on, bro.
You heard it from him. Everything online.
Everything
is the truth.
online is the truth, man.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
On the truth, you better
alright.
stand down.
Sir Gummy says hi, Kane.
Hello.
Overall parade participation costs floats from 200 to 250K.
Ooh, so they pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a history. Yeah. You have a history sucking my nalgas. How about that?
You do have a history. I didn't lie.
How about you have a history of being wrong?
But sponsors can cover the cost.
Who's sponsoring fucking One Piece for real? I thought they had it like that.
So more than likely it was covered by like Crunchyroll or Toei themselves.
Oh yeah, so the niggas that own One Piece.
Yeah.
not
So
really
that means
sponsor, yeah.
One Piece isn't
Yeah.
putting the money up. The people that own One Piece
Come on,
put that
bruh.
money up.
One Piece is global. That's all I got to say.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are
I would
global.
argue One Piece is
It's,
universal, but
it's
that's
more real life.
There's probably
global.
aliens up in space right now
Ronaldo
watching One
is
Piece.
global,
Oh,
and
so
he's
shit.
real life.
Hey,
No,
Messi,
facts,
Messi,
bro.
Messi.
Manga the Messi.
Messi.
You can't compare AOT to Assassination. That's unfair. No, 100%. Yeah, especially One Piece. You can't compete with those. Facts. Those are like generational stories for real. Like Cyberpunk, right? Yeah. Cyberpunk is a good fire story as well. Yeah.
Cyberpunk, I would say, is phenomenal. I loved it.
Oh, shit, I got
Romance and all. Phenomenal.
Egghead in Fortnite would go dummy. How dummy would it go? Would it go dummy? Especially if it had a futuristic weapons, you could use Joy Boy's Haki. Ooh, that's fire. Can we agree anime did justice to My Hero Academia ending compared to manga? Manga readers? I read too. Well, he hasn't watched the episode.
I don't know.
I haven't read the anime.
You haven't read the manga? You literally said you did.
I got exposed by the manga panels.
But you saw the ending though, right?
Yeah, to me, I saw the photo of him running with the suitcase. That was like, okay.
I didn't really like the ending in the manga.
Oh well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, no, the anime was pretty good. I think they did a good job. World Trigger is so underrated. Hey, I'm just gonna watch the reboot. I don't care who they got. They can't afford One Piece. Yeah, they can, bro. Let's be real. Come on, that's Fortnite, bro. They can afford whoever the fuck they want. It probably falls to the company who owns the rights to One Piece. Yeah, Toei. So whenever they drop One Piece skins, Shmi better not get it, bro. I don't even play Fortnite, but if I did, I'll for sure getting them skins. Oh, they are getting them skins.
Oh, dude, they have JJK. I have Gojo.
Oh, they do have JJK.
And you can take his blindfold off. So
hot.
They got Megumi, they got Sukuna, they got
Itadori. Itadori-kun.
Come on, bro. They don't even got Luffy in there, bro. Not even Zoro.
Yo, they can't afford him.
You know what's crazy? Dragon Ball makes more money for Toei than One Piece. I think this was the first year that One Piece made more than Dragon Ball.
Dang,
Ball.
bro.
Like
and that show's been over.
They
And
make
like I
more,
said, Dragon Ball
already in there.
Dragon Ball needs exposure.
How does it need exposure? It's Dragon Ball.
No, it was
They already make bread
Motherfuckers
for.
were like, hey,
Bro,
we don't like the new shit coming out. Half the people didn't like half the shit coming out.
So whenever they drop, my card collection for One Piece is over 20,000 thanks to my graded mangas.
Tell them.
That's crazy.
Tell them.
But dude, the thing is, the grade does that.
You tell them.
Tell them, bro.
They have conventions around the world for just the card game.
Yo, One Piece is talking down government IRL, taking down government's IRL. Hey, man.
Hey, speak to them.
It's not One Piece that's doing it. They're just using One Piece, as fuel.
As One Piece.
Hey, man, welcome back to another episode of Gotta Hate It Podcast. I'm your host, Stream. To my left, we got Brother Jack.
Yo.
To my right, we got Brother Gang.
Hello.
And then to the farthest right, we got Brother Zeke.
Bang, bang.
Bang to the bang, bang. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Mother. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for coming back today. Listen, My Hero's over. And it's a sad, sad ending. And it's an end of an era. You feel me? But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell notification to know when we upload next.
Ding.
And if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord, top link in the description. It only takes 3 clicks.
Tres leches, our boys.
Tres leches, my boys. All right. But with that being said, listen, let's talk about My Hero. Let's start at My Hero. All right. So My Hero finally comes to an end, right? And boys, it's the end of an era, right? When My Hero started, it's crazy that you brought up. When My Hero started, they were the same age as us. And as My Hero is ending, they're also now post-time skip the same age as us.
That's actually crazy.
That is actually insane. So it's been like 8 to 10 years in the running.
And like I do remember when Jones put me on My Hero.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, give this a watch.
Mm-hmm.
That seems so long ago.
So long ago.
You know how crazy? Isn't that crazy?
100%. And now it's officially over. However, there's allegedly going to be one more episode December 20th on Google. If you search it up, My Hero episodes for the season, it says there's going to be another episode on the 20th. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's just rumors, but that's what Google says. Google could be right or wrong. Who knows? But it's actually insane that now Class 1A and we're the same age as them. I hear people are liking this ending in the anime way more than they liked it when the manga came out. And I think personally it was very well done in the anime, right? Very realistic. Everyone kind of got their own gigs. Some people went off and became individual heroes. They started their own companies. Some people, went to follow their passions. Ochaku became a counselor, which is very fitting of her character, in my opinion. Bakugo is on the rise, trying to become the number 1 hero. Shoto is the number 8 hero. He rose to the number 8 hero, which is fire to see. Who else?
I forgot her name that creates stuff. She's like doing research.
Oh yes. I think starts with an M. I forgot her name. But
Makeshift woman.
Close. But she's also doing her own kind of engineering kind of a science division group. You feel me?
I forgot their names. It's
Mhm.
I feel so bad. Tentacle guy and
Yes.
Tentacle.
Tentacle, and then the guy that talks to animals.
Yes.
They are
Animal
now
speaker.
human activists.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are now human activists for the heteromorphs. I think that's what they're called.
Or are they
Um,
heteromorph activists?
Yes, there are heteromorph activists. You feel me? Which is fire to see as well. I feel like they could have dove a little deeper into that kind of the racism and the prejudice of the heteromorphs a little bit more.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? What can you do? I still feel like this was a great ending, in my opinion. But yeah, I think it was great. I feel like they did a phenomenal job with the anime, and this final season will go down in history as one of the best seasons of anime ever. I think every single episode was above an eye. Yeah, even the final episode I believe was above an eye. With how much people hated the ending in the manga, that's actually really surprising, which is sick. So, oh yeah, can you check the buffering, please, if it's buffering? Hopefully not. Shit. Huh?
I'm gonna give you like 5
Bet.
minutes. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Chilling.
You gonna take that fart stank with you?
Nah, facts.
Dude.
They said they smelt it lingering, bro. They said
That
it
shit
was lingering this whole
fucking
time.
raunchy, dude.
Oh, dude, it was. It was.
And
I
in
think it was the
middle, just
chips.
dropped.
I'm used to the dyes, you
frames.
know.
The dyes will keep it at bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate those fucking chips.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? Those chips have no natural.
That's what I was saying.
They have no artificial coloring
That's
or
what I was
flavors.
gonna say. I think that's what messed me up. I'm used to the dyes.
Yeah, you still use the dyes. Oh, that's funny. But whatchamacallit, yeah. So My Hero, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, did phenomenal. It's actually the end of an era. I think that's, in my opinion, My Hero was the anime to usher in the new wave of new gen anime. I think that was the new gen anime that started it all.
Because the thing is, too, it's also it had like 7 seasons, right? So it's like
Eight.
This is
Eight. Yeah,
you
this is
know,
the
where
eighth
it's like,
one.
I
Yeah.
feel like most animes right now are dropping after like 3 or 4 seasons. Maybe
Yes.
max.
Mhm.
So the fact it was longer, it kept to like the homage of keeping an anime long.
Yeah.
Not like that for real, yeah.
I
It's
agree.
like last of its kind for real.
Mhm.
I saw someone say to good man, that don't get me wrong, they said all around My Hero is a great show, but they feel like there was like, some stuff they left unanswered. Like I forgot what exactly, but
There's a lot of like world stuff that they could have touched up on, like
There we go.
the whole heteromorphs and the
Yes.
racism, prejudice, even between I feel like more right with normal people without powers and people with powers, and then the heteromorphs, and then just people that look normal. They could have done a lot with that, and instead of including a lot of the class A students that
oh,
kind of seem they're kind of irrelevant, right? They could have touched up on more of that for them or specific characters to make them more relevant. Like Froppy, I think,
yeah,
was a heteromorph technically.
technically, right? Or is that yeah, possibly.
She's a frog.
I
I
think she
know-
has frog like
Abilities.
abilities, but I don't think she's a heteromorph.
'Cause
Dark
she-
Shadow,
Dark Shadow.
one,
Yes.
right?
Dark Shadow, the tentacle guy.
The arm guy.
Yeah.
and then the one that talks to animals, I think, is one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's so I'm saying that there's a couple of students that they could have all kind of
Give them more to show like
so we would care about them,
uh-huh.
you know, and then
Ah,
find
I
other
can't
reasons
find
to
it.
care about the other students. But I didn't really care for anybody except for like 5 of them, you know.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And like the 3 of them because they were relevant to the story, and like 2 more maybe because
They
they,
look
were cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. like Kirishima, cool because he was just
Red Riot.
Red Fire,
Mm-hmm.
and then like that's basically it.
I also
I-
liked.
oh, go ahead.
Damn, who else did I like?
In the class.
Yeah, in the class.
Other-
Oh, the crow guy,
Oh
Dark Shadow. I thought-
Kirigishi?
no, that's the teleport dude. We're talking about Dark Shadow.
The crow one.
Oh,
I want to say Tsukiyomi, but that's not his name.
yeah, what about him?
I liked him, but because he looked cool.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, fair,
Mhm.
fair.
And I
But-
heard he has a cracked ability. Like if they gave him more like screen time, he's actually comp.
Yeah, I think at nighttime, as
Oh,
when
yeah,
it's dark,
bro's
he's like,
gross.
yeah.
He's
Did you
filthy.
Did you see at the end they said Shinso and him now patrol at night and they're actually
Yes,
like hunting
and
girls?
they're in undercover kind of
Esquiros.
undercover. They're in the dark in the night, but they also go undercover in like gangs and stuff like that to beat them from the inside.
That's
Which
cool.
is pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. So I also loved how Ida is the one giving the speech at the end, even though I feel like, Deku, Loki, it would have been called for Deku to do it, but I mean, I guess not.
You
But
gotta
he
find
was,
relevance for him.
yeah, he was the class
rep.
president.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
But Deku fucking saved everyone. I'm being real. So I feel like he should get the speech. But I did like how Bakugo was the one that kind of crashed through at the end and did the explosion to kind of send them off. Same way how Lemillion was the one that do it with the upperclassmen in the previous class. Remember when Lemillion was giving the speech?
Episode?
Huh?
Last episode before that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch it.
Oh, unfortunate. Fake My Hero fan forever. Call it crazy.
Did you
He said, "Oh no."
about someone's certain suit and the symbolism behind it?
No, go ahead.
Did you see the new Todoroki suit? Did you peep it?
No.
If you go to the end of the clip, Todoroki has a T on his new suit representing Todoroki with blue flames, hinting at his brother. Paying homage to his brother. Oh no, I also like how Ida joined his brother, the agency,
Yeah.
and took him up on it, and then how his brother now has like enhanced tools to help him walk again.
They call them support items, which is so fire, bro.
Tough.
The support items in My Hero actually give a new perspective to how you can still be a hero without having powers. You feel me? And that is a great concept in the show, especially since the whole show is based off of people not having powers, and the person that didn't have powers was the one that kind of ended up saving the day.
Love
You
that.
feel me? Which is fire. But support items allow people to still be heroes without having powers. And then Deku, by the end of it, all of Class 1A pulled together money to get him a support item to give him all of the previous abilities of One for All again, so that he could continue being a hero, which is so beautiful, bro.
Spearheaded by Bakugo.
Spearheaded by Bakugo.
Fire.
He's the one that spearheaded it just so he could be a hero. And then by the end of it, he's the one reaching out his hand. He's like, let's go, Deku.
That's fire. And I love how All Might says,
Beautiful, man.
"You're still deserving. You worked hard for this." I was like,
Yes.
"That's fire, bro."
He said you got all of this out of your own merits. It
Yeah.
wasn't anyone else that deserved this or got this. It was you, which is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. So
And with him being the whole like he was a teacher, it reminds me of Assassination Classroom.
Yes.
How, what's his name? Stay behind, trying to get the next generation prepared.
who?
Deku,
No, who in Assassination Classroom?
the guy with the blue hair, main character.
Oh,
I wouldn't know.
Nagasaki?
I thought it was like
Yeah, something like
something
that.
like that. Nagasi. No, Nasaki.
There's
No,
an I in there for
I
sure.
swear there's an I in there. I feel you. Yeah, he's the one kind of ushering the new generation. Yeah, the same way Deku is also ushering in the new generation in My Hero Academia, which is phenomenal as well. Also the fuck, I wish I remembered the quote, bro, but I will get the quote.
Who was it?
I don't. There was two quotes in the show that ended it, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is fucking phenomenal, bro." But I can't remember who said it. But the quotes I know were sick, and I wanted to write them down. But I
You're
forgot
thinking
to.
of I think
It's
it
bullshit.
was Bakugo. He says, "What's up, dog?"
Told you it was about bullshit. If I can call it, I called
Was it
I called
All Might? Was it Hawks?
I think Deku might have been one of them, or All Might, and then the other one, I don't know who it was.
Was it Deku talking to that kid?
Yeah, I think one of them was Deku talking to the kid. But I do love how Deku sees this kid, and his whole powers is having polka dots on his head, and he can use those kind of like Mineta. He compared it to Mineta's power, and he said something along the lines of, you could still excel as a hero with these powers, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And he started to brainstorm ways he could use his power, and he started muttering, like, you know how he mutters to himself? He started muttering to himself on how he could use these powers to become a great hero.
Yeah,
which
he's
is
like,
phenomenal.
you could stack it, it would strengthen it,
Yeah.
and you could fly.
And then you can make it bigger and shit like that.
Are you talking about when he goes, when the kid goes, I have a weak ability, and that's why I came to the All Might statue to see if I can still be a great hero like you guys. And then like Deku hits him with the fact that you went to rescue this little kid is you're already a hero, or like you're already
Oh yes, no, they compared it to Deku's first time as being or in jumping to jumping before he thinks.
yes.
They compared him to Deku, and how Deku compared him to himself. He's like, oh, this kid jumped before he even thought. The same way I did it back then to say Bakugo. You feel me? And he saw the same light that was in himself in that new kid. You feel me? And that's why he was like, okay, you have the makings of a real hero because you jump You spring to action before you even think about your own well-being, which is fire. So I feel like that kind of parallel. And then the kid using All Might's statue and All Might being the symbol of hope, even to this day, is phenomenal. So even to the newest generation, even to the generation of peace, he is still the symbol of peace,
This is fire.
which is insane. So I love how they did it. This ending was phenomenal. I feel like for all the people that read the manga and didn't like the manga, I think this would be a better, they would even like this one, even if they didn't like the manga's ending. It's
Damn,
phenomenal.
I kind of hope they. Now I'm kind of thinking if they did add the fries in the bag for Deku, it would have been entertaining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think it would have been funny. I think it would have been funny. But it would disrespect us. Bro, because the way they did him here, being a teacher and all that, was great. But the fries in the bag would be so
Yes,
disrespectful.
like,
Don't forget Plus Ultra.
I got the whole voice down and everything, bro. Holy. But yeah, I think they did phenomenal in my opinion. Anything you guys want to add for this My Hero, for the ending of My Hero, man? End of an era, man. Holy.
Good rinse.
Not just playing.
Good riddance is crazy. Fuck, man. But yeah, that was My Hero. Let's talk about One Piece next, bro. One Piece. One Piece. Yes, sir. Okay, this newest episode was actually insane. I'm glad I waited. Shout outs to you. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the new One Piece episode, this is all One Piece section. Go ahead. Skedaddle, bro. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
1153.
Episode 1153. Emeth using Joy Boy's Haki to send the Gorosei members back to where they fucking came from.
Joie.
Back to Marie Joie is insane. He really said return to sender. Fa! You know, that's insane, bro. That is actually insane.
That's what they did. They're like, ah.
No, for real. And his Haki was so strong, it knocked out regular Marines. It knocked out
Vice Admirals.
Vice Admirals.
Commodores. It knocked out Vice Admirals. And it even took the Gorosei members out of their forms.
Gorosei form, monster form.
Monster form. And then sent them back home. That
And
is
then-
actually
And
insane.
then also what? Scared emu shitless.
It scared Emu. It pissed them off, him or her off, and it sent shivers down everybody's spine. Even Luffy was looking at it like, is that Conqueror's Haki now?
That's the Supreme King.
Color of the Supreme King?
You know what's crazy?
That shot, by the way, phenomenal shot.
Beautiful. That was
Phenomenal
so well
shot.
done.
Holy.
Definitely not like that in the manga.
In
That
the
shows
it's
you.
not?
I can show you.
That
what it
was beautiful. That was a beautiful shot in the anime.
When you think more about it, why would the Gorosei get sent back with the Haki?
I don't know.
Is it because of it's like an emu? It was emu's ability, or
Yeah,
their
so-
ability that
so-
sent them there.
It makes you think that like Imu's ability, his active ability, your like body being teleported with him or
Mhm.
by his ability
Yeah.
is active, right?
Right.
So unactivating it
Yeah.
through Haki would send them
Send
back.
them back.
So
So,
it
they're
wasn't-
not just there permanently.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Right.
I can just send you wherever you want to go and you're
Yeah.
there, right?
And then you
like,
can come back whenever you want.
yeah,
It's
like Kuma.
Yeah,
You know, like Kuma,
yeah.
he sends you
Oh,
somewhere
and
okay.
he's physically there
Yeah.
for
and you wouldn't be able to like undo the
Right, yeah. But his Haki undid it. And that's why Saturn didn't get sent back.
'Cause he was already there.
He was already there.
Yeah.
He came through ship.
because the rest of them were summoned through the
Circle.
Pentagon.
Yeah. Okay. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
But it is okay. Again,
Uh,
when you start reading,
Yeah.
when you start reading,
Yeah,
then you can
yeah.
tie what would just happen right here
Yeah.
back to that stuff too.
That's crazy. Also, Joy Boy's Haki being tied in a knot is a callback to
Say it.
Nami's time skip arc, where she trained with the weather people, and then those weather people taught her how to
store
things
wind, like,
or wind.
it was
in
wind in the knots.
The knots.
Yes.
Right.
really?
So that
Like the
means you can
breezes.
technically store other things in the knots as well.
I thought that was also a
For one
callback
being
to
Haki.
Skypiea, you said.
Did they use that in Skypiea?
No, it's Skypiea.
They used that
It-
at a Sky Island. It
Yeah,
was the
it
Sky
was-
Island of the
that's
weather
what you were
people.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about Skypiea with the winds in Shandor or something like that.
no,
My fault.
no.
Keep going. Keep going.
It was the nuts.
Yes. So with Nami's time skip, they use knots to store wind in there, and I think the bigger the knot, the more wind you can store or whatever.
Yeah.
But with Joy Boy, apparently his Haki is so tough that it literally sent Haki lightning throughout the island and then the surrounding ships around the island and knocked everybody out and then sent the Gorosei back. That's insane. So he's had the strongest Haki that we've seen thus far in the show.
That's what it looks like.
So, oh yeah, not
that's how they drew it.
Luffy. Don't even look.
They
Yeah, he don't even look. He don't even look as cold as he did in the anime.
No, Luffy's drawing when
Yeah.
he's standing there with the Haki is insane.
Bro is floating there like
no,
it actually made him look competent.
They changed his
Yes.
design. They
Yeah.
changed his
They made him look competent. I love that.
That reminds me of like a Gojo when he's pissed off.
Yes.
Like when Gojo locks in.
That's not very Luffy. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Especially in
Yeah.
Gear 5.
Yes.
That like woke him up.
Yes.
Ooh, or do you think? Hey, look, you say woke him up. What if that's what happened? What if that Haki synergized with that devil fruit, and at that moment, I don't know.
Hey, I like how you're thinking.
Like you said,
That might have cascaded events.
we've never seen that version of Luffy.
No, we
That's
have not.
true.
Yeah.
Remember, Gear 5 is supposed to be laughing, serious,
Yes.
jolly, all good.
Yes.
He was.
He was locked
speechless,
in.
yeah.
He was locked in. And Emmett continuously called back to Joy Boy and him and Joy Boy together, and them being. He's like, "Oh, it's not you, Joy Boy. So what's your name?" He said, "My name is Monkey D. Luffy." You feel me? D. And then Emmett goes D. So I am led to believe theory piece here.
Okay.
I'm led to believe that Joy Boy had something to do with the D Clan. Either one, he is the first D Clan member, because they did say he's the first pirate, right, of the seas. You feel me? He could either one be the first D Clan member, or two, he's the one that initiated the D Clan, did something with the D Clan. You feel me? But I feel like him being a D Clan or the first D Clan member would make sense. I think that's it right
the
there.
first descendant.
Woo!
Hey,
Cooking.
I like how Emmett said, "Sorry, I couldn't make you king." And mind you, if we go back with all we've known so far, back then it's the 20 kings or whatever with Nefertari and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if like
he's one of those kings,
something like
perhaps.
that,
Okay, I could see that. Also,
that's no way. See, that's interesting, right?
Yeah,
very interesting. Yeah,
Right? Because why would Joy Boy want to be king?
exactly.
But
King of what?
Yeah,
did
king
Joy
of,
Boy want to be king, or does Emmett wanted to make him king?
A king of what though? That's the question.
Yeah,
It's a
like
great question.
Because there's king of the
exactly.
pirates, and then there's the 20 kings of the nations.
Yeah, king of a
You know?
nation, or even like king of the world.
King of the world would actually make sense because of how strong his Haki is. The only, and you know what's crazy? Everything is kind of merging in my head, but it's kind of hard to say, right? Joy Boy, I feel like, is the direct counter to Emu. Emu, or I think, and that's why I think he made the D Clan. The D Clan, I think, are all direct juxtapositions. Hold on, good word, big word here. Juxtapositions to Emu. I think they're all created to smite Emu or to combat Emu in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it panned to Emu being all mad and upset as Joy Boy releases Haki.
Homie was
You know what I'm saying? He was triggered.
Fell to his knees.
Fell
to their knees.
To their
He said,
knees. don't actually did that.
Joy Boy.
And then someone
Joy Boy,
like that. Who is that? We don't know.
Yes.
Oh
Also,
my goodness.
someone came running to help Emu. They were also in black and white. So who that is, I don't know. I feel like that could also be something there too. That I would just say. You feel me? But yeah, so Joy Boy or Emmett saying, "I'm sorry I couldn't make you king." Very, very weird. You feel me? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. King of what? You know what I'm saying? Also, he was the first pirate. He could also be the first D Clan member. That's all I got right now. But I feel like that's a lot to take in, a lot to soak up. You feel me? Oda's cooking. Oda's pen is on fire right now. Feel me? His quill and ink is going crazy right now.
That Blackbeard meme when he's like,
Dude, I love it.
Yes, that's how Oda is right now, man. Holy, so he's cooking. But yeah. So One Piece is going insane. And then Saturn is left on the island. What's gonna happen to him? You feel me? Are they all gonna come back and jump his ass? You know what I'm saying? All the Giants and the Straw Hats versus Saturn. Ooh, I can't. I hope they. Oh man, I hope they kill this dude, bro. I hope they murk him off the face of the earth, bro. Oh, I can't stand this dude.
It's crazy now. Gorosei are off the island except Saturn.
Yeah.
And they're basically Sunny is now in the water.
Yes.
And now they're on the giant ship.
Yes, and they're ready to skedaddle. They're ready to skedaddle.
do you guys remember? I think it was film Red.
Hmm.
No, not Red. It was Stampede.
I
When,
love Stampede.
when Douglas Bullet was going head to head with Luffy in a clash.
Yes.
And you have the 7
Warlords.
you have the warlords and you had the supernovas that were around,
Yeah.
and they could feel it, but they were like unaffected,
Yes.
right? And I think there's been circumstances where there's characters with Haki that's pretty strong, but not strong enough to knock out like a vice admiral.
Yeah.
Right. But this one was knocking out vice admiral.
This was the only Haki we've seen knock out vice admirals. The only person that's came close was Shanks, and he's made them stumble.
Yeah.
He made the vice admiral stumble.
Well,
right?
Shanks says he's literally kept
His
admiral, like an admiral in place.
In check, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great
that
point.
is true.
He-
That
he-
is
he-
true.
point.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
Shanks had knocked Green Bull out of his tree form.
Yes,
and
that is
then
true. I
stunned
forgot.
him.
Yeah, I
He
forgot.
like paralyzed him.
Yeah,
And
you're
he
right,
was
right,
talking
right,
to him,
yeah,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're right. So
In a-
he's the
in a
only.
way.
His Haki is the only Haki we've seen actually do something to to an admiral.
And that was a very
Right.
concentrated. Like that was like a
precise.
Precise,
sniper
yeah, locked in.
hockey right
Yeah.
there.
And this Haki
It's just immense mass.
sent the Celestials. You know what I'm saying? In check. They put the Celestials in check.
What
So,
was the verbiage of Joy Boy? Did he say that I'm gonna store a great deal of like my
A
hockey, or
great-
like the last of my?
I think he said the strongest
greatest amount of
Haki. Yeah,
Haki.
the greatest amount of Haki. Something like that.
Mm.
I don't know what the actual terminology he used was, but I know that his Haki is on another level. Also, the tech that Emmett has, crazy tech. Crazy techers. You feel me?
He got the Tegus.
So he's got the techers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually shocked that he was able to store that for that long. Like it stayed for that long. And then whenever he wanted to pull it out, he pulled it out.
Yep.
Also, didn't he have multiple different compartments?
It looked like it.
Yeah.
I know what you're
Right?
talking about, yeah.
So he had multiple different techs ready to go at a moment's notice. Crazy. Insane. So I'm excited to see how it goes. And then Emmett is gone.
Ah, so
the lights
sad,
went
bro.
out. You know what I'm
Because he
saying?
said, "I won't let you die again."
Yeah, so it's thank you. It's crazy to see that the lights actually went out. So I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
What if you had that one vice admiral hop on top of his shoulder and just activate him again?
crazy.
how does I don't know. Like is it like what's inside of Emmett? Like how does he work? Did
He's
they
like
tell us?
he's sentient, right?
Yeah.
But he is a robot as
It's-
far as we know.
It's weird because he only started getting activated when Gear 5 was activated.
Yes.
But yet, when he used all this hockey, he's no longer powered. You know what I'm trying to say? Because
Was it the hockey that
No, I think he
Or
was
is he
already
just-
like kind
he-
of going
he's
down.
going out?
Yeah.
Oh, so
you know?
he. Oh, got you.
But still, even then, like a robot, depending, could still function without certain parts, and You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um.
little tricky.
Joy boy.
I think that's what's pretty good is like we're not gonna give you too much information so that you can't really like pick at it too much.
Mm-hmm.
We leave it vague enough for you to understand like he took enough damage and that's
That's
why
it.
he's out of the game.
Yeah.
I like how all we know is Emmett failed to make him king, and Zunisha, not betrayed Joy Boy, but Zunisha got punished for all those years ago.
Who did he get punished by?
Okay, wait, didn't Zunisha? Doesn't he say that he feels like he betrayed him?
Yeah, he's like, "I'm sorry, I betrayed you," or something like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joy Boy."
So who did he get punished by? That's the question.
That's
Do you
the
guys know
question.
in the manga?
No,
Because there's no way Joy Boy would punish him.
no, we think it's like maybe
I'll-
Emu or like the or
Or
Sailor
maybe he
Oil.
punished himself.
Could have been.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. Because the only person that I could see really stopping him would be himself or Emu. You know what I'm saying? Or the Celestial, or not Celestials, or the Gorosei members. You know
But
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
interesting too because he's a huge elephant.
Yeah,
Ginormous
We've
elephant.
never seen another huge elephant anywhere
true.
ever.
Yeah,
Unless they were roaming around way back when.
Jack.
But then he still wasn't big.
He's not that big.
Yeah.
He's,
Jack
he's,
the
he's
Drought?
pretty big.
No,
Though.
Jack is like an ant compared to
Well,
Zunisha.
compared to Zunisha, yeah.
But mind you, Zunisha is walking in the ocean.
Yes.
Which makes no sense.
So his legs,
Which literally
And
makes
mind
no
you,
sense.
They in the manga.
He- that's what I'm
That
saying.
doesn't make
that's
Didn't
what I'm
they
saying.
say
He's
he-
huge.
he gets fruit from Sky Island.
Yeah, they said that's an inconsistency, by the way, in the fucking story. They say that he eats fruits from the Sky Islands, but his feet touch the ocean. And it's like the model of his character that
he's
doesn't make
huge.
sense.
Okay, as far as we know,
Yeah.
he's one of the biggest characters in One
Yes,
Piece.
100%. Lame man, nigga. A nigga like me, I would have stopped walking millions of years ago. I just meet him.
Maybe that's what he's punished by.
Yeah, but yeah. So the new One Piece episode went crazy. I feel like the art direction is going insane. I hope they change the art style for the new season. I think it'll be cool because they changed it for Wano, they changed it for Egghead, and now we have Elbaf, and I feel like they hopefully they change it for Elbaf.
Did you see that thing I sent on Instagram? I thought it was gonna be the new animation, but I guess it's a museum in Japan. It's the same animation as the fan letter.
Same animation as the fan letter.
And it's like a beautiful ass like scene of like.
Oh yes, was it like it's at a store, right?
Yeah.
They
shows all the characters.
Yeah. They there's a live footage of One Piece in different characters in the fan letter art style.
Yeah.
And they show different perspectives of each character. It's phenomenal,
so cool,
bro.
dude.
Yes, I love it.
That's a size comparison for this motherfucker, dude. Compared to different elements of the One Piece world.
Inconsistencies, bro.
What
happened? I thought he could eat fruits up top.
So this is currently
nigga.
this is current.
The current thing.
Yeah, before he was
used to be
like
bigger.
way bigger.
Okay.
But then again, how many miles straight up until you reach the cloud?
A lot, nigga.
He's 3 miles tall.
That's pretty tall.
Oh yeah, he probably
He's 3 miles tall, and then like his trunk, he can just.
He should reach clouds
Damn,
by then.
3 miles tall.
But that's Sky Islands though. Clouds and Sky Islands are different though, no?
I don't know. I don't know about that honestly. I do not know.
Sky Island should be about the.
Because I mean, 1 mile in length is
fucking
fair,
right?
Okay. Thoughts on the new Gachiakuta episode? Beautiful. I think the episode was good. I think they're just holding Zanka, bro. I think Zanka really, he's a good character. He's kind of like the what's his name?
Zoro.
Renji. He's the Renji of Gachiakuta.
Renji
Abara, yeah, from Bleach. Basically, Renji is like he's a character with a cold design.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lieutenant of a captain, but he always gets hoed. He always loses his fights.
Always. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Always
That's kind of how Zanka is. Zanka is the dude that like he always will lose his fight, but he's cold as fuck.
See, I wonder if there's like Zoro. He lost his first fight, and then like from here on out, he just never loses again.
Fair.
Hopefully, but
Fair.
based on like real world physics,
Yeah.
he could reach clouds.
But we're talking One Piece physics.
That's what I don't know. Fucking I don't know.
you know that. Never mind.
What? You better bullshit, huh? Yeah, nice one.
I wonder how tall was the fall that
Kaido took?
Yeah.
Ooh, facts.
We can figure this
from
out, bro.
the
I'm gonna
sky.
figure this out.
No, bro.
I'm
There's no
fucking
time for that
figure
right
this
now,
I'm
bro.
gonna fucking figure this out.
Anyways, but yeah, that was the One Piece episode. That was the Gachiakuta episode. Was good. Yeah, Zanka be getting hold on a regular basis. I can't lie to you.
Seen him
Damn, we
hold it
like him on
once.
both platforms, huh?
We've only seen him get hold like once.
In one season. No, we got him seen. We seen him get a hold twice
By who?
in his backstory too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's backstory. It makes sense.
And then the first fight with whatchamacallit, Jabber. Oh, then he got
Oh, that's
destroyed.
right. They did fight twice.
And then the girl or he didn't get taken over, huh? Did he get taken over? With Ado? Ado? Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Not really a hoe.
Was he getting controlled by her, or
Yeah,
he
he
was
got
one of the
controlled.
only people that wasn't?
No, it was Rudo and the hose guy not the hose guy, the yarn guy.
What's his
that's
name?
alive.
Fucking
Yarn guy.
I know his name too.
Yarn guy.
Stop, bro.
Yarn dude.
Yarn dude.
But it was only him and Rudo. Zanka didn't get.
I'm pretty sure Zonka was the one who got controlled because that's why they showed the.
No, there was
yarn-
like 3 or 4 of them that got controlled.
Almost
exactly.
I think
So
You said
engine.
Zonka was the only one that got controlled, is what you said.
Oh no, sorry. Zonka and other people got controlled.
Oh yeah, facts.
So
Yeah,
I'm saying you can't say he got hoed when other people got hoed too.
yeah, but he also got hoed. That doesn't make it any less hoed if more people got hoed. He still got hoed too.
Yeah, but you're.
But that
acting
just
like-
adds on to all the other times he got hoed.
Very true. Okay.
That nigga been getting hoed the whole fucking show. What do you mean? So yeah, that nigga is a classic Renji character in the flesh. And it's a bit unfortunate because I love his character design and pretty cool character. So another Renji in the books. Okay, we talked about the My Hero episode already. I apologize. This pod will be coming out like Tuesday. So if you wanna watch that, you'll be there. Who is stronger, Makima or Kishibe? I have not finished the manga. I'm not caught up on the manga. What do you guys think?
Who's Kishibe?
Kishibe is the dude with a scar on his mouth that trained power and identity.
Stop it. Fucking stop it. It's freaking disrespectful.
What?
Like whoever asked that
Who's
question.
disrespectful
Yeah,
to
well,
who?
I don't understand. Like, how are you asking that?
Disrespectful to
Yeah.
who? Makima?
Just like I don't know.
That's an easy ass fucking question.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's stronger?
And you've already seen what they both could do. That's all I got. Like,
It's like common sense.
yeah.
I don't know the extent of this Kishibe. I haven't seen a fight actually. So
I'm pretty sure that's all you low-key gonna see.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
You don't see much. From
so
it.
who's stronger?
Who do you think is
Makima.
stronger? Based on
Makima?
Yeah,
yeah.
Makima.
Oh, okay, fair. I'm asking you. I don't what do you mean. Why you answer my question with a question?
You've seen both characters what they can do, and that alone, what do you think?
Well,
who-
I'm asking you guys since you guys seen the manga. You guys seen more.
Yeah, but you're trying to see where your head's at because you've seen enough to be like, I
In the anime.
think,
Yeah.
you know, you don't need to know the answer. You can just,
Mm.
I don't
think,
know.
you have
I
your
feel like
own
Kishibe
thoughts
could
and
be
shit.
stronger. That nigga cold as shit.
Okay, that's your
Yeah,
answer.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
we just wanna
Well,
know your
I don't
thought.
know. That's why I was asking you guys.
It's okay. Moving on. Next one. Next
Yeah.
one.
I'm just asking you guys. You guys could have just said
Hey.
one answer.
Pick up a book, bro.
Pick up a book. I actually have been reading it, so we'll be catching up soon. Okay. All right. I have a question for you guys. Which is worse? Waiting week to week to watch One Piece with bad pacing, or week to week watching Naruto fillers? Which one is worse? Because at one point in time, they were doing both. At one point in time, I think we had Dressrosa pacing, right? And then we had Naruto Great Ninja War arc fillers in between episodes.
Can you imagine waiting every week?
Bro,
Just find out some dumb shit.
I'm not going to lie to you. There was a point in time where it was in the middle of the Great Ninja War. It would be a crazy part, and then we'd go on like 2 months of straight fillers.
I'm
Be
gonna go Naruto.
crazy. That's worse? You say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really have to deal with the One Piece
Mm.
because I was catching up. I wasn't caught up to the point where like I have to wait for like the terrible fucking
Mhm.
pacing ones.
Mm.
I'm like, this a lot of this is manageable by the time I caught up.
Yeah.
Because I could watch it like day, hour, right?
But let's say you were back then and you were watching, like you're watching while it was currently airing.
Mm.
See, I didn't mind it that much back then either.
Really?
If you're giving me the circumstance of back then, like I enjoyed watching it. But for Naruto, I did I'm like, okay, well, this is more of like a less story oriented, but more like get to the action part, like we're
Mhm.
building up to fight for the climax, for the conflicts and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And like he said, it would go from something happening to something completely irrelevant.
Very true. Okay.
Like completely irrelevant at times. And
Yeah,
that one
that
I
one.
was
For
like,
Naruto or One Piece?
no, for Naruto. Naruto, I was watching it. I was caught up enough to wait week to week and then it be some bullshit like that.
Fair.
Valid.
Nah, not fair. What do you think, Jack?
I'm gonna go with One Piece what's worse?
Yeah.
I think the pacing, because as long as Naruto gave you an entertaining filler, you're entertained. While
Mm.
as like, I don't want to wait for an episode. I'm just bored throughout the whole episode. You know what I mean?
Fair. So, what you think One Piece is worse?
Yeah.
Because of the pacing.
Or at that time.
Okay, because I'm saying wait week to week.
Yeah.
Waiting for the One Piece episode to come out with bad pacing is worse than waiting and then finding out it's a filler episode for Naruto. Is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
at least the Naruto one is entertaining.
Okay, fair.
How about you?
I think personally, I would probably say, if you asked younger me, I'd probably say One Piece, because I really didn't think about it when Naruto was coming out. I was just glad to get a Naruto episode, but at the end of the week when I was younger. But if you ask me now, I'd probably say Naruto. Bad pacing is worse because
Naruto bad pacing?
Naruto filler episodes coming out week to week is worse because it'd go on a fucking. If I was waiting for a One Piece episode to come out, right, and
Hit you with the filler.
it hit me with 2 months of straight filler,
Yeah.
I'd be hot,
Oh, I see
bro.
what you're saying. Filler, yeah. good
I'd
point,
be
good point.
hot, bro. So that type of shit is what pisses me off. But if I'm waiting for a One Piece episode and it's like, bad pacing, but it kind of progresses the story, it's not as bad currently. That's how I feel about it currently. So that's just me. But back in the day, 100% I'd say One Piece pacing was worse because I was Naruto, man. Naruto was my bread and butter back in the day, bro. I was not mad to get an episode of Naruto back in the day. Regardless of what it was, filler, if not filler, whatever the fuck, it was always entertaining to me. Because I love Naruto. But I am rewatching it currently, and great rewatch. I'm having a great time rewatching it because I'm currently on the summit arc. I just finished the 5 Kage summit. fucking great writing. I can't lie to you. Naruto and Sasuke just clashed with their Rasengan and Rasengan and Chidori.
Mhm.
And Naruto finally made up the decision. He's like, okay, if I'll fight you and we'll both die. We'll take each other both out. And it was phenomenal. Yeah, look at you with that tiny ass bladder talking about I'm a grown ass man. Grown ass man can't even hold it for real.
What is he even talking about?
Crazy. We're not even streaming. Goofball. Idiots. But with that being said,
That was like 2 hours ago.
which would you pick?
3 hours ago.
He picked already.
Yeah, I already picked.
What'd you say?
You didn't fucking listen to me.
Sorry, bro. I was fixing the stream.
I did the whole thing, a whole monologue.
No, you didn't, bro.
No, I actually did.
You was doing a pee dance, so you didn't get your thoughts straight. Go
no,
ahead. Bro.
okay.
What were you saying?
I was saying that I think waiting week to week for Naruto just to come out with filler
That makes sense.
is harder for me to watch than week to week
Bad pacing.
One Piece with bad pacing at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying Naruto is worse
Worse,
with the filler.
yes.
Okay, fair. No,
Yes,
no,
for the
fair,
second
fair,
time.
fair. Respect. You're the best. You're the best, bro. And then you said One Piece is worse. All right? Damn. That's what I'm saying.
Dementia.
Did you even know that? You didn't even hear what he said, bro.
Yeah, he said it.
You weren't even here when he said
I
it.
can hear all of you. I can hear everything.
We're a fucking toilet devil over here, bro.
This
Holy,
motherfucker
dog.
over here.
Fucking toilet devil.
Holy
bro.
shit.
All right, let's move on. Okay, did you guys see how FIFA, right, for the World Cup, they used
FIFA.
Son Goku and Sun Wukong to promote the Japan versus China FIFA match that's
That's
happening in
sick.
I've heard about
2026. Yes.
That's
It's actual
sick.
official artwork from FIFA themselves. And it shows Son Goku in the air and Sun Wukong on the ground. And they're facing off because they're going to be facing each other in the 2026.
Are they both monkeys?
FIFA World- no, but Goku is based off of Sun Wukong. Is that crazy?
So
He has the staff.
Wait, you
Sun-
said
right,
Sun
he has-
Jin Woo or Sun Wukong?
Sun Wukong
Versus Goku.
versus Goku.
Oh, that's
Sun
right, yeah.
Wukong being from Chinese mythology, Goku being Japan, but based
Oh,
off
it's
of
it's
the
actual. It's
China.
Goku.
Son Goku, yeah, that's his name. Son Goku is his name.
Okay, the anime character or like the.
The anime character. What is there another Goku?
So you're telling me
Huh.
So Son Goku
It's Goku.
is Goku. Goku's real name
Son
I'm
Goku.
pretty sure it's Son Goku.
in the anime
yeah.
is Son Goku.
Yes,
I've
because
heard-
he's
There's no
based
fucking
off
way.
of Wukong.
Yeah, I get that,
Yeah.
right? But I thought Son Goku was like a different entity.
I'm pretty sure
that, that Goku was based off of.
really.
I've never heard anybody refer to Goku as Son Goku.
Like this, when you look up Son
Son.
Goku,
Yeah, that's his name, Son Goku.
Son Goku?
Yeah, because he's based off of Son Wukong. So, yeah, so Son Goku being from Japan.
Wait, so is Goku his last name?
I think it's like Monkey D. Luffy.
It's
It's the Sun is the
Actually,
last
I-
name, but Goku's the first.
With Dragon Ball, I don't even think they do first and last names. I'm gonna be real. That shit's
Son Goku.
everybody just Piccolo.
You never
or
heard that?
Gohan or
No,
Goku-san.
dude.
niggas just have one name. I think Son Goku is the
Goku.
only nigga that has, a
Like
first and last
like
name.
Vegeta.
Yeah, he's literally Prince Vegeta. It's saying Vegeta. It's just Vegeta. Gohan is just Gohan. Like the niggas don't have like last names real. It's just their names. But Son Goku is Son Goku.
Damn,
saying
that is I did not know that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can put this down. It's not streaming. But yeah, so whatchamacallit? Yeah, I can't wait for that match. That's gonna be a phenomenal match. And also, I think if I'm not mistaken, Blue Lock is also coming out next year, and it's also gonna be airing again when the World Cup is going on. Same way it was airing in 2022 when the World Cup was going on, and they based their jerseys off of the Blue Lock jerseys,
Fire,
which
I
was
saw that.
phenomenal. Yeah, so I feel like it's gonna be a great match to see both of them go all out. And the artwork is so cool. It's literally Wukong with his fucking staff, and then Goku floating in the air as Goku does. So hey man, can't wait. Can't wait
I
for
think
that
I
match.
think mythos wise, I'd give it to Wukong.
Wukong. Mythos wise, that motherfucker
Wukong
Wukong
can't
is
die.
diff. Yeah, no,
He cannot
can
die.
He's
go.
immortal.
He has like 7 layers of immortality.
But Goku is, based off
Goku,
of him and has like crazy
universal,
Yeah, Goku's died like 5 different times.
but he's universal.
in
bro.
5 different universes.
And
He
he
only-
only came back every single
and he's
time.
came back, and he only gotten defeated by people that were universal.
It'd be a
Is
great fight, though.
Wukong universal?
No, I think the only person that like beat or had control over Wukong was Buddha himself.
Hmm.
Was like the one god kind of thing.
Mm.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
yeah.
because Buddha Buddha gave some other guy the ability to kind
Beat
of
him.
trap him and keep him in check, but like himself,
Yeah.
he's beating everybody else.
Hey, fair. I'm not really much acquainted with the lore of Wukong, but I hear some of the feats that he's done crazy. And from the Black Myth show, from the Black Myth Wukong game, looked insane. So, can't wait to see that soccer match though. That's gonna be fire. I can't wait. Shout out to fucking the FIFA World Cup for actually making that artwork though. Okay, next up, I want to reiterate this one because we talked about it briefly before, but I don't think we covered it as much as I wanted to. So, you remember when I was calling Garp a baby back? You know what?
No, I don't.
Well, I was calling Garp a baby back bitch. You feel me? Yeah.
¿Por qué?
Yeah. So I used to call him a baby back bitch, right? Because I feel like he just wasn't doing enough as a Marine, and with how strong he was just perpetuating the cycle that the Marines perpetuate. However, I think we all might have Garp's character mistaken.
We is an interesting choice of
We know fresh all of a
So
sudden.
when I was saying we, I meant the people
Right, my
that are like
viewers, the
like
fans.
like-minded as
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's just the fan base in general call Garp a bitch. It's not just me.
not everyone's a
You
Garp
know what, Jack?
hater.
A
Now
lot
that
of
I remember,
people-
I don't think you. I think you respect Garp. Actually,
I
I
like
think
Garp.
you put respect on
I
that
would
name.
This
respect
nigga,
Yeah.
this nigga, the one that was agreeing that Garp is a bitch. You was agreeing
When?
that Garp was a bitch. What are you talking about?
No,
He
I'm a-
vouches
I'm a
for
Garp
Gauch.
defender.
That's crazy, bro. You switching up now?
Crazy,
just 'cause Kane-
You
Yeah,
gaslight
yeah,
is
yeah.
crazy.
Switch to Kane just because Kane, big bro Kane is here. You switching up. It's
Crazy work. I'll defend Garp.
It's cool though.
Garp son.
Anyways,
Garp-san!
Anyways, yeah, Garp being a baby back bitch. So with that, I think his motives are different. I think his intentions are pure, right? Because I feel like everybody in the One Piece show is taking their own path to defeating the world government. I think Dragon is starting the revolutionaries to combat them in his own front around the world. I think the pirates do whatever they want to do with the lawlessness and all that out of spite from the world government. And then we have Garp that is actually in the world government, the people working from within. I think their whole goal is to train the next generation of Marines to elicit that response to overthrow the world government. I feel like his time and his period has already come to an end, and the people from his time are no longer. So he needs to train the up and coming youngins to overtake the world government, and I think that is the whole point of his character, in my opinion.
Well said. I like that.
You know what's crazy? I think a lot of that came from Jack.
It's okay.
Did it?
Me, you, and Jack had a whole
Yeah, we had
conversation.
a whole conversation right
Because I
there.
thought you said the whole train the
That-
next generation.
Yeah. No.
No,
I
we
did,
all
but you
had
were
that
backing me on
conversation.
that. Yeah.
We all had that conversation, and we came to the conclusion that that was Garp's.
But it's funny because we had that
Yeah.
conversation initially, right?
When?
And then later on, we had that conversation again. You're like, oh, you know what, guys? I think I kind of
when
see
we
what
had
you're
the
talking about.
conversation
Over
over
there,
there,
over
yeah,
there.
we
Okay.
didn't. We never brought up he was training the next generation here when we were talking on the pod. We never brought that up.
Oh no, not
talking-
online, but I'm saying like yes.
Over there,
okay,
yes, we
okay.
talked about it there, and that's when.
But I'm
we
saying
came to that
like he
conclusion.
was
Okay.
inside.
He did say he wants to reiterate it. So it's
Yeah.
okay.
No, you
As
guys.
long as you defend Garp, I don't.
No,
I
because
don't
I was just trying to clarify. This motherfucker
It's okay.
was riding for
Thank
Garp.
you, but it's okay. Pause.
when
I'm a Garp defender. I respect
Yeah,
Garp.
man, regardless, bro.
Whitebeard,
Garp,
I'll defend Whitebeard, but recently it's
Garp
questionable.
is still a bitch, regardless, bro. But his intentions are different than what everyone thought. they
only
were.
man in this show other than Luffy like this whole time.
100%.
Like this.
100%. He might got the others, but he's still a bitch to the world government. Let's be real. Come on, bro.
Tell anyone else with the sword to put down the sword.
He's disobeying 99% of what they tell him to
Not.
do.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Bro was at the reverie defending them niggas.
that was like the 1%.
That is a big ass 1%.
It's still the 1%.
That is a big ass
like
1%,
out of
bro.
all the times they tell him to do something, he's like, I'm gonna just do my thing.
That 1% holds more weight than every other thing that he doesn't listen to.
If-
Plus,
if
the
that-
nigga, he was at Marine Ford. They let him kill his own fucking adopted son. Come on, bro.
that's
Yeah.
part of that 1%.
No, bro. That's not 1%. That
That's
is
part
not
of the
1%.
one-
You're
that's part of the 1%.
bullshitting
That's
if
part
you're
of the
saying
1%.
that is 1%.
That's part of the 1%.
That's crazy work. Anyways, but yeah, that's his intentions. And I think that is the point of his whole character. Even though he is still perpetuating the evilness of the world government, he feels like it is in the great. I feel like he feels like that is in the greater good. Like in the future, it will pay dividends back into the world government, or to free people from the world government, or for this new generation to take over the world government and bring change to the world government. Because I don't think he thinks the world government is bad. I just think that he thinks there's bad apples in the world government, and then they are going to rework it from the inside.
It's the people at the very top
Yeah.
sending down the orders
Yeah.
who they need to get rid of.
Yes.
Because everybody else just follows orders.
Yes. Like bitches, like Garp. But yeah, so that's that. Those are the intentions, I think, of Garp. And hey, I see where he's coming from. Do I think he's right? I don't know. Could he have done it a better way? Perhaps. But who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? At least he's taking strides in the right direction. Still fucking perpetuating evilness, yes, but you know, yeah. Well, he doesn't have anyone else to back him. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll throw him a bone on that.
Honestly, I really do see him like a sleeper agent, where like he's doing the most he can, because if he does too much, right, then they're just gonna snuff him out.
Yes, I like.
And
that.
then he won't be able to do any more good, or
nigga barely does good as it is, bro.
It's like Vegapunk. Vegapunk could have revealed offer it back in the day when he learned about everything.
100%.
But nah, he's trying to do what he can while he can do it.
100%. That nigga wasn't a good person back then.
No, okay, no.
Vegapunk?
Wasn't a good person.
No,
He's
always let all of Ohara die.
He's always been more. Well, no, and that no.
The fuck?
He wasn't
What?
involved in the massacre.
First, I know, but he could have helped them in discovering what happened in the Void Century without them getting caught. But then he was
Well,
like, "Nah, I got a bag in the world
That
government,
wasn't really
bro."
his shtick.
It was
Yeah.
his. He literally ended up saying, "Damn, bro, I wish I helped them niggas for real."
Yeah, and in hindsight, we were like, well, they're all dead now.
Yeah, but he was a bitch back then. He was being a douchebag to them.
I'm saying
bro.
he's always been morally gray. He's always been doing stuff
that's
in the
my
name of
point.
progression,
And that's
which
my
isn't
point.
necessarily good. But again, it doesn't necessarily make him bad either, because he wasn't going out of his way to do bad stuff.
Obviously,
He
he's
stated
not-
himself-
Yes, he was.
He stated
he
him-
was making tech for the world government for them to use bad shit.
He states himself that
Oh, just ignore what I said. It's cool.
no, because what I'm trying to say, what I was saying before you wanted to get louder.
I'm just saying you're making false claims. This doesn't
No,
make
I'm
any
not.
sense.
What he states that he needs to be funded to do more for humanity
Yes.
as an entirety.
That's
Okay.
his whole
right?
goal.
Right.
And in doing so, he had to work with the world government.
Okay.
And doing some bad, which is why he's a morally great character.
So he's doing bad for his own personal gains.
People do that in the show.
No. He's doing bad for progression of humanity.
But he's still doing bad. He's still
Yeah,
perpetuated bad
he's-
acts
yeah,
in
yes.
order
But
to progress humanity.
But we've seen
So
that-
for his own selfish gains, he
Okay.
perpetuated bad.
So you're trying to make it seem like he's doing it solely for his entity. He is doing it for that's what he says.
What-
He's doing it
You
for
know the type of
humanity and the
character
progression
he
of
is.
humanity. Again, morally gray. I know he's morally gray.
for progression of
Yeah.
society, what has he? What technology
we've seen him
has he
laugh,
used?
cry,
No, what-
smile, like everything. He's human.
Have you seen the flashback? That nigga was a douchebag back then. Nigga. Have you
Crazy
seen
work.
when he
Crazy
was
work.
talking to Clover?
Cloudy Clover.
Clover, yeah. When he was talking to Clover, you saw how he was like, "Man, get the fuck out this island, nigga. On some
Don't
shit,
do
bro.
that.
You and
Stop.
Ohara, skedaddle, bro. I ain't trying to have that, bro.
You're fighting.
No, dude was actually a douchebag. Also, what has he done for humanity?
The Mother Flame. He
in this-
said, "I created this so humanity can have a power source that
Right.
can last eternity."
Okay, has that Mother Flame been implemented anywhere in society? And
No,
other than that Mother Flame, what other?
Well, I think on
what-
Egghead specifically.
What
yes.
other on Egghead, the island that he fucking lives on? What? And then on
And he
other than
also
that
developed
tech,
technology.
and other than
with
that tech,
clouds.
what other tech has he given to humanity, to society?
You
right
could say Egghead is the prime
now?
example.
Egghead is his island. He
No, but-
lives there.
So think about it. You have to create something, and then you have to get it verified by publishers for it to be
W
No, but anyway,
W
Whoa,
Vegapunk
whoa.
defender, bro.
Come on now. Before he goes,
I'll look it up. I'm sure
Yeah,
it is
what
stuff
tech
that he's
has he created to that helped humanity currently, that is helping humanity? That nigga's been alive for a minute.
Pacifistas, enforcers.
Okay. And,
Enforcers.
and in a weird way,
Oh god.
and in a weird way, yes, said pacifistas do help when actual bad pirates are around.
Very true.
And even when they're around, they kill civilians in the progress, bro.
Hey,
The fuck are we talking about? Why are we acting like Vegapunk was a good guy this whole
No,
fucking time, bro?
I'm not saying he's a good guy.
But he's done so much bad.
He's morally gray.
all of the tech that you see that are fucking people over is because of him.
He created doesn't mean that's
Okay,
like
wait.
He created it for the world
Guns
government.
don't kill people. People kill people.
But if the nigga's supplying the guns, who are you looking at, bro?
Okay, if
Come
he's
on,
he's
bro.
making technology for humans to use for good and progression, and said humans are using them to kill each other,
In what way are the pacifistas any good to society, bro?
again, they're meant to defend against pirates or people
Defend against pirates.
or people like breaking the law. Yes.
defend against
Yes,
pirates.
we just
you
see-
need,
we
you need
just see them-
pacifistas
We just see them
defend
more
against
often
Oh.
used against the good guys, which is our
Yes.
pirates.
pirates.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Let's see.
sea stone lined
So-
lined ships for safe sea travel. The power source Mother Flame.
So all for the for the Marines then.
Hey man, you asked something. I'm
So
telling you.
he's making shit to further the niggas that are in power that are corrupt.
Again, just like you said, Garp.
Crazy work.
Like you said, Garp believes in the military, so can Vegapunk. But it's the people at the top who are doing the wrongdoing.
Let's rephrase. I think Garp believes in a new generation, in the next generation.
No,
I don't think he believes in
He believes in the Marines, and by believing the Marines, he is trying to train the next generation who's going to give back to the Marines.
I don't think he believes in the current Marines. I think he believes in the name of the Marines, like the what
Yeah.
the Marines are supposed to stand for,
Exactly.
justice.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he believes in the current Marines at
Okay.
all. Vegapunk, that nigga was just perpetuating violence. Nigga, that nigga was just making shit.
I know
just
what you're doing. Don't do that.
That nigga was just making shit so that the Marines could actually use their correct power even worse. That's actually insane. Bro.
Again, I don't.
And then Ohara, let me get started on Ohara, bro. That nigga literally could have helped them discover what happened in the Void Century. You feel me? Uncover the truth. But you know what he said? He's like, I work for the world government, bro. Don't talk to me, bro. I'm not gonna help you niggas. He was like, please, go said, please help us, please. And the Vegapunk was like, nah, bro, I'm not having it, dude. And he just let him go on his way. And then they got skedaddle blown up. Boom, boom, boom. By a fucking buster call. And then he goes, maybe I should have helped him.
Just like how it took you,
Douchebag, bro.
just like it took you a couple
Douchebag.
while to come around for Garp. We'll wait for you to come around for Vegapunk.
There's no coming
We'll wait.
around,
We'll
bro.
wait for you.
Spoiler alert, that nigga dead as fuck, bro. That nigga dead as hell.
Actually,
Fuck that nigga
Vegapunk is still alive, technically.
Oh, like one of his satellites?
And I do
Would he be able to come back?
the way
that?
his devil fruit or how he used the technology with his brain
Yeah.
to work. I think because he had so much like knowledge and information, it took away a bit from his like humanity. right? So when that's why we see a more
human
lackadaisical
now,
Vegapunk, right? Because he split his like kind of different emotions
right?
or like vices in a way. And it kind of made his
Yeah.
original like Vegapunk
Yeah.
kind of more like I'm just like a
Stella.
quirky little old guy that's really smart, doing
Yeah.
silly goofy shit.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. Yeah, his humanity. It's isn't that weird? Did you watch it? Did you watch the flashback
Maybe.
and how he was talking to Clover and all that?
Yeah.
That nigga was a douche, bro. Like you like actually him. I still don't like Vegapunk as a character.
Doesn't he talk
Garp
to
I at least like.
Doesn't he talk
know?
to Dragon as well at some point?
Yeah, but they showed that a while back. I think when one of the flashbacks, they didn't show Dragon here. They showed him, but they didn't show the conversation with Dragon. But yeah, they showed him talking to Dragon as well. But damn, bro, yeah, Garp I at least fuck with. Vegapunk I really don't even like at all. I'm gonna be so real. That nigga, hell no, bro. It kind of like he justifies his everything he's done. He kind of like justifies it in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't really take accountability for any of the actions that he's done.
I'm pretty sure he stays like, hey, I know all the shit. I built was used for bad. Like a lot of I did
he say
a lot
that?
of bad
Yeah,
shit
at the
in
beginning
like,
of the individual call when as soon as he died, it was Aaron saying, "I did a lot of bad."
Really?
Yeah, he's like, "I'm sorry.
yeah.
All my inventions are probably going to use for evil."
Yeah. But
Oh, okay. So he knew that and he still did it. For sure.
well,
Yeah.
You create something. It's not.
he-
That sounds like a bad person
well,
to me.
no, because keep in mind,
No,
no,
that
but
sounds
he's
like a
a
bad
good
person.
example of
A dickhead, yeah.
of guns don't kill people, people kill people.
No, bro, you
No,
can't
it
say
is.
that because if you know guns kill people and you're still people kill people,
Yeah.
right? But they need the specific tools to do that, and you're still supplying with the people that kill people the tools. That makes you a bad person. I don't know how you can how you see that.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm more along the lines of he's neither good or bad because he's knowingly did bad, but for the sake of good. And I'm like, okay, you're morally gray, which is you did make the Mother Flame for the sake of all of humanity.
Yeah.
You made he found the something factor in like blood to kind of
Oh yeah.
To-
Seraphims.
no to make clones, just
Yeah.
clones in general.
Oh yeah.
Right, to clone people like he did with
Kuma,
Stussy.
Stussy.
Right?
Yeah.
But again, this stuff could be used for the benefit of humanity. It's
Fair.
being abused by who he's making it
Yes.
for.
But he knows those people are bad people. It's like me giving money to somebody that I know is going to do bad shit with it.
Yeah.
Like, or me giving resources to someone that I know is going to do bad shit. Garp, I would say, morally great. I think Vegapunk is actually a bad person, or was a bad person. I think he became good over time because he saw the harm that his
I can
tech
see
was
that.
doing.
I can
You know what
see
I'm saying?
that.
But I genuinely think Vegapunk was a bad person at one point in time earlier.
Yeah.
I think now, obviously, regrets and all that and all that jazz.
He's like
He
Iron
became
Man.
better. Iron Man or Sasuke or Zuko.
No, Iron Man.
No, Iron Man.
Iron Man's perfect.
Perfect example.
Iron Man's
Oh, with his tech and shit.
Yeah.
Iron Man was
He
Oh yeah.
sold to
Oh yeah.
Iron
Man
Sorry,
was
with the first Iron Man.
actual
yeah.
actually horrid
Yeah.
then, you know?
Yeah.
He was a warmonger, he
Yep.
was a womanizer,
Yep.
he
Well,
was
With Iron Man, I think he was also like Vegapunk, where he was kind of I think he was more what's the word? Naive to how the world was or the government was using his
Iron Man?
Yeah. I think he was more naive to how the government was using his technology.
No.
He was double dealing
He
under the table.
sold his weapons to people for war, not the military.
No, he
people.
sold it to people. The military. He was
For war?
only in contract with the military. Obadiah
Yeah.
was double dealing under the table, and then when he found out, he stopped it. He halted it all.
Yeah.
But he thought his weapons were being used to win wars for the U.S.
Yeah.
Right.
Nonetheless,
he
war
still knew.
mo-
He still knew in some way, shape, or form he probably shouldn't be supplying these tools to end these wars. But in his mind, it was like, yo, for the greater good. Kind of like how big
a super genius not accounting for the possibility of that. It's kind of like it's far fetched.
Yes,
it's far fetched,
fair.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
Like he knew damn well, like he was killing people with what he made.
Yeah, 100%.
If it wasn't, it doesn't matter. Like it's not his people.
Yes,
He's still killing people.
exactly. Yeah,
Right. So it's still bad.
Mhm.
Bad. I don't like. It's still bad.
Yeah,
No
100%.
matter how you split it, right?
100%.
But like I said, like they're very similar characters.
yeah,
Like,
no, I
over
agree.
time, they
Yeah.
progressively get better,
Yes.
but still not perfect. They're still
Iron Man
morally
better, in my
morally
opinion.
gray
Yeah.
because Iron Man did help co-create Ultron.
he did also
Which very bad.
co-create
Very
Ultron.
bad. Killed a lot of people.
Ultron.
lot of
Yes,
people.
a lot of
Oh
people.
yes, no, Ultron. Yeah. Ultron. Because I'm thinking the difference
Again,
between
but
Vision
he,
and Ultron.
he did
But yeah,
it,
Vision
he did
came
it for
after Ultron.
he did it hoping that he'd make
Yes.
something good.
Yes,
But
yes.
Turned out bad.
That
And isn't Ultron's mentality thrives from Tony? If I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know
Not
specifically.
fully.
Without
but
getting
don't
into
know
like
specifically.
specifics, they are very, very
Very
similar.
similar.
Yes, yeah. It's basically his child. You know what I'm saying? And then, but he learned a lot of the shit he knows from online, from the world and all that, the
Mhm.
internet.
Yes,
interwebs.
yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I would say Vegapunk and Iron Man definitely similar. However, Iron Man had more time to atone for his, mistakes. Vegapunk died barely. I don't even think he atoned for his sins. To
You
be
know,
honest with you.
Honestly, I think in Iron Man's case, he was always a billionaire.
Yes.
So the fact that he had money, he
Oh,
could
good
really
point.
just do what he wanted.
Yeah.
Hence why he could make as much suits as he wants,
Yeah.
as much weapons,
Mhm.
fund an entire organization
Yeah.
of super meta humans.
Yes.
Whereas Vegapunk's like one reason to stick with the government
Mhm.
was so that he
Funding.
could get funding.
To be fair,
True.
though,
Very good point.
right? Him being an inventor, I feel like he could have done the same thing, the Tony route. You know what I'm saying?
Be a
Where
billionaire?
Honestly,
Uh,
honestly,
not
yeah,
off rip. I mean,
Well-
or his dad. Sorry, not even Tony's right. What's his name? Howard's route. I mean, Tony became a billionaire because of Howard. Howard became a billionaire because he invented shit. He could have did the same thing.
I would agree with you if we did not understand the world of One Piece.
Good point. Like money wise, economics.
Yeah, like okay, considering
Yeah.
okay, Vegapunk does that.
Yeah.
Vegapunk uses his technology and everything he invents
Mhm.
to become wealthy,
Mhm.
right? You still have the world government.
Yes.
Right? Like the world
Oh,
government
they're
is
still
still going to come down on him.
For
Eventually.
what though?
And,
Like-
and we're talking about the world, not just like the United States,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
entire world government.
but for what specifically? If it's like
To
quality
control
of
him.
life,
to control them.
to
They're gonna,
control, I get that. But if it's quality of life things, I feel like that wouldn't really elicit much of a response from the world government.
It's the world government, bro.
Unless it was something that actually combated the Marines or the world government.
I think that the fact that he has the smart fruit, right? The brain fruit,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is,
Yeah.
so that he can be as smart as he actually is.
Yeah.
They would have more than enough reasons to be like, we just want that fruit. If you're not gonna do what you want, we're gonna take it.
Well,
from
they
you.
weren't coming after him before, were they? He's the one that went up to them to ask for funding,
That's a good question.
right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
So I feel like if he didn't bother them at all, I don't think they would bother him unless he actually posed a threat. That's the only time the world government really step in is when the niggas oppose a threat to them.
Yeah.
And then they kind of take action.
I could see it either way, where
Right.
he does the good route and he still ends up getting like controlled by the government,
Yeah.
or the way he did it,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
in Tony's case, he only really had to deal with the United States government, and by the time that happens,
Mhm.
he is already more technologically
Advanced,
advanced
yeah.
than the United States
No, fair.
themselves.
Yeah, you're right.
True.
However, if they wanted to,
They could try.
they could. No, they definitely could.
You think so?
Yes.
With the Avengers right next to homie?
Well, that's Avengers.
But, like,
That's
I'm-
a different.
but
I'm
I'm
talking
saying-
about Tony.
By the time like Tony gets to the point where like oh, we need to for sure 100%
Mhm.
start taking care of you.
Yeah.
He already is starting to. He gathered like some of his crew, and
Well, yeah, with the Avengers, yes. But if
Yeah.
it was just Tony himself, I feel like
was it second movie when he has a bunch
Shield
of
would be
suits?
enough. Second movie, yeah,
Has a what?
Yeah.
Honestly,
a bunch of suits.
That's
I think with
Third one.
with just
Third
Shield,
one, he
Shield alone
destroys
is
them.
probably still not taking. Not unless they have help of like
Shield alone.
yeah.
On Tony.
Yeah. Because
Nah, I feel
he
like they could take
with okay, one Iron Man
Yeah.
is already difficult to deal with, right? Imagine
Yes.
imagine just clones of Iron
Shield
Man.
Tech though. Shield Tech is
It's-
tough.
it's-
No.
It's tough.
There's Tony. There's the Stark Tech.
Well, the Shield
Stark
Tech,
Tech.
is based off of Tony Tech. You know
Okay,
what I'm
Tony
saying?
Tech.
So they
Tony Tech
fucking
is
with his
Tony
own
Tech
tech.
is like tech.
That shit's tech. That's just
He
tech,
could make
you're
a
right.
bunch of like just small mass-produced like robots that
Yeah.
are deadly, but are like fodder, and it still would be like a number game.
And then we got Cap, that works with Shield.
Worked. with Shield.
Worked.
Well,
They didn't fuck. He
yeah.
didn't fuck with shit like that either.
Come on now.
Well,
He
Hell,
he
Hydra.
joined.
After-
he
after-
joined the Avengers.
after a point, yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
fuck with Shield, but he
But
fucked with
the
what's
same,
his name?
The same with Tony. He didn't fuck with Shield
Samuel
after a
Jackson.
certain point.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. He
Yeah.
fucked with Nick Fury. So if Nick Fury was like, "Yo, let's take down Tony," that nigga wildin'. He wildin'. Let's do it. I think he would.
No,
For the
if,
greater good.
if he believed he was wilding, sure.
If the nigga was going against the world or the government and he was
Oh, but that's
trying to
but that's
do
the
evil
thing.
shit,
Like, I'm pretty sure
know what
that
I'm saying?
he's not. Tony wouldn't like pick a fight with the
Well, yeah,
government. It would be
I'm
the
saying
government
if
making
he
a fight
did.
with him. Yeah.
if he did, right? And the world government had to
'Cause
come
They
to
were
him and
because the
stuff like
government
that.
was trying to confiscate,
Yeah.
at least based on the movies.
Yeah.
They were trying to confiscate his Iron Man.
Yes,
suit,
yes,
right?
his
yes,
They were
his
coming at
tech.
him,
Yeah,
and he was
Facts,
like, "Yeah, no,
He's like,
you're not doing
yeah,
that."
Because
fuck you
I am
niggas.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 100%. Yeah, I agree. But in Vegapunk's case, if it was like that with Vegapunk, he'd get taken out 100%. And I feel like it would be like that with Tony if he was doing bad shit and they needed it. All they need is Cap. I'm gonna be real. If they have Cap on their side with the other niggas, they're good. Or with the Shield.
Depending on
government.
what time of
I'm gonna be real. Cap at any point in time is probably taking Tony.
you're stupid,
I think he really is.
your brain dead.
I'm sorry. I think he is.
So you're telling me like 100 robots and Tony
with
Stark.
Shield, I'm saying. Because you can't say 100 robots and then Tony Stark and then fucking Cap
Look at
by
Tony
himself.
Stark, bro.
Like, that's crazy.
Okay, you know that I see it.
Huh.
You know the nanobot technology,
Yep. Yeah.
right? You have a couple of suits with that, and you have a couple of suits that are like a mark under that, and then a
Mhm.
mark under that, and you have like thousands of those. You have them light up the fucking shield carrier.
Okay.
No, mind you, he wouldn't even need to go that. He'd probably be like, boop, 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 hack, hack,
Hey,
hack,
in
bye.
terms of plot, I think
He
Cap
has
is always,
satellites, his
in-
own fucking satellites.
in terms of plot, Cap will always be comp to Tony
this
Stark.
motherfucker can travel into space by himself
Hey, bro.
in his suit.
Cap could do this all day.
Mm.
Sorry to say, bro.
It's a numbers game at that
It's a
point, and I
numbers
feel like
game.
the numbers are significantly.
Hey, depending on the plot, I mean, every time the plot says that Cap always stands up to Tony, and that's all I'm saying. Always. And there's no one time where Tony just fucking manhandles Cap, at least in the MCU movies. Maybe in the manga.
I'm saying like
or
if
not manga, Cap. Maybe in the comics.
If it was like an all-out war where they're like using their brains and
Yeah.
we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna just mass produce robots and just
Could be.
fuck everybody up.
Could be.
Captain America.
Could be.
No.
He was in war.
No,
If it's
no,
a
I'm
war.
saying like Tony Stark, if he's mass producing like
Yeah.
robot like Iron Man
Whatever.
suits, arc blasters.
EMP.
Mm.
EMP.
EMP doesn't work on his fucking
electronic
suits.
something.
They don't. You know they don't work on his suit.
Yes, they do,
Electronic
bro.
magnetic pulse.
Really?
Yeah.
So how often do you
Magnetic
see?
pulse.
How often do you see Iron Man getting hit with the EMP and it working?
The first movie.
Yeah, the first movie, when his suit was fodder compared to what he has
Fodder.
now.
Fodder. Oh, that's Tony's suit, bro. It's never fodder.
You-
Even
you-
the one in the cave is
Does-
calm.
does
he
it-
has like a fucking like a necklace or something, and like or like a jacket, and then his nanobots.
That's nanotech.
Doesn't he have connections to Wakanda?
Ooh,
EMP.
Wakandinians.
Wakanian.
Come
No,
on.
no. You're talking about like late game in the story. As the story went, was everybody was all good, blah blah blah. They all worked on the same team at the Avengers. We're talking about like a different point in time where
Captain America has been to Wakanda way
You know what's
long
crazy?
ago.
Wakanda tech is more advanced than Tony tech.
facts.
All right, next up. Did
One
you
Piece
notice
here.
that on the cover of Solo Leveling, that there's literally 3 people, right? And all 3 people are just him, but in different forms.
For the newest solo level,
No, the first season of Solo Leveling.
it's him young.
It's him young.
It's him.
It's him after the training arc,
Yeah.
right above him, and then all the way at the top, there's a shadow figure, and it's just him in his like cape form. When he's like in the dungeon world and shit like that. You know when you can use that teleport form and shit like that. It's his strongest form at the top. So it's just him on 3 different levels and 3 different stages of him being cold as shit.
To be fair,
yeah.
it is called solo level.
Yeah,
Good point,
and before I started the show, I looked at it and I'm like, oh shit, is he gonna be like trained by that guy right there, or is he gonna be cold as fuck and get trained by him? Ooh. Nah, it's just him, but in a different form.
You know what I think? What they lack in the show,
Hmm.
they need to add more depth to him. Him specifically, they need to give him more like small problems or give us more insight on how he would react to them. Because
They give him small problems, and then he fixes them
Like
because he
what?
got aura
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. When he was about to lose to the fucking the fucking Chimera ant,
That's
and then he just
not a
randomly
small problem.
and then he randomly levels up. That's how he
No,
fixes it. He
not,
just
not in the
he just
sense
levels
of
up.
like power or like his
Yeah.
ability to fight. We know he can fight. We know
Yeah.
he's strong as fuck.
yeah.
One of the strongest we've seen, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying like for the story and as for his character, right?
Yes.
Like if he had to deal with social problems with other people.
Oh yeah.
Or worldly, like something more conflicting for him and his humanity versus him and his inhumanity, being more open to killing people and stuff like that.
Fair.
And confliction between the two. Then,
Actual writing.
yeah, it'll make his character
Mm.
or the story in general
Yeah.
a lot better.
I
Because
agree.
we know it's like a fight anime, it's solo
100%,
leveling, but
yeah.
again, you don't need to do anything with the side characters. Side characters, whatever.
They're
Nobody really cares
basically
about.
useless now,
Right?
yeah.
They're gonna die anyways. Him though, use those guys to drive the narrative for him. Use them to feed him, to
Fairs.
give him more importance. People like him
Fairs.
more. It's not just he can fight.
Hey, I agree, but I
Okay.
mean, it's working for them now, and I don't think they're going to change that because I think the whole point of this story is him showing off his aura and how
Mhm.
strong he is, which is unfortunate because some good writing, some good development on his character, some real conflictions would be phenomenal for this
Because
story.
we have good.
Yes,
They could be great.
Yes,
I like that,
100%.
I like that. Well said. Well said.
And if you weren't convinced that he's probably the best aura farmer in the world, you tell me a character that has 3 different versions of himself on his own cover. You're not finding that. You're not finding that. So, yeah, this nigga is cold as fuck, and he might go down in history as the best aura farmer. Well, anyway, honestly, no fiction, low key. So, we shall see. We shall see. Okay, did you guys hear about the new One Piece X Nike collab coming 2026?
I heard about that.
Yes. So there have been rumors that Nike is making a whole collaboration, a whole line with One Piece. And this is crazy because we've seen other brands. We've seen Puma. We've seen Uniqlo. We've seen a bunch of other brands, clothing brands that work with One Piece and make clothing. But we haven't seen a big company like this big of a company like Nike. Nike is the staple of activewear and the staple of just innovation in clothing as we know now in this generation. So Nike is doing a collab with One Piece. You feel me? And they're doing a whole line. I believe they're doing t-shirts, they're doing hoodies, and I could be mistaken, but they might be doing shoes as well. They all look pretty affordable. I'm pretty sure they're within the $20 to like $50 range. And with their products. So shirts, hoodies, I think the hoodies are over on the higher end, like 40, 50, and t-shirts are on the 20, 30 end. We have no official pictures, no official anything yet. These are just leaks and rumors of what could drop, which I feel like
No shoes?
I don't know if there's shoes. I definitely know that there's hoodies and tees though, but I'm not sure if there's any shoes. But there's no pictures, and it's coming later 2026, and I'm excited to see what they drop and how the designs look, because to work with a brand like Nike, I don't know. I feel like any collab that they've had, I feel like the designs have been pretty well done, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and when it comes to like different collabs, and I don't really see, I think Nike working with very many like anime that I can think of.
Oh no, I don't think so either. I
Yeah.
can't remember them actually doing a collab with a specific anime.
Right? So I think it might go crazy because the lack of anime that they have collabed with, you can only go crazy. You can only go big or go home with a collab like One Piece. So excited to see how that goes and what that looks like in the future. Late 2026, I believe, is either fall or winter 2026, and we should be getting news for it sometime early 2026. So excited for that. Make sure you look out for that as well.
Okay,
Wow.
it says Nike's done some stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, and
What
Gundam.
the fuck?
Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Maxes, the new ones that they really came out with. I forgot those shoes. Because I think in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, the creator,
They wear Air Force.
yeah, the Air Maxes, yeah, the creator drew them in Air Maxes, and then now they did a collab, and those actually look phenomenal. Those
Yeah.
actually look fire. So, and the whole box is really curated towards Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot. So I think that looks pretty sick. So if they do something like that for One
Demon
Piece,
Slayer?
we'll be happy. It collab with Demon Slayer? No way. You have pictures?
Oh no. It's
Oh.
rumors about them.
I was about to say, yeah, because there's no way. Because I feel like I would, because I know Adidas, Champion did the Demon Slayer
Ooh, so Yu-Gi-Oh was the first one to get it, I think.
for Nike,
I think
and I'm
so.
pretty sure that was just recent too.
Yeah, it's this year.
Right?
This year,
Exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, with the Nike Yu-Gi-Oh collab, One Piece is gonna be probably the second anime to collab with Nike. And hey, if the rumors are true, this could be a generational collab. I can't lie to you. So we'll see how the designs look. I can't wait to see how that is. Hopefully we get a PR package. Yo, Nike, talk to me. Send some out. You know what I'm saying? We'd love to review it. You know what I'm saying? We're One Piece fans around here. You feel me?
One Piece.
One Piece of fans. So, yeah, that was that. Whatchamacallit? That is the end of the regular pod. We will be playing headbands, and it will be a separate video. But if you like the pod, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification when we upload next. Ding! Yes, sir. And if you guys have any anime you want us to talk about, put it in the comment section below, and any topics you want us to talk about, also put it in the comment section below. I have been your host, Shmeen. To my left is Brother Jack. He's in the bathroom. To my right is Brother Kane. And into the farthest right, Brother Zeke. And he had to leave early today, unfortunately. But that was the GHM pod, and we'll catch you boys and girls on the next episode.
Ding. I see you.
Yeah, there you go. I see you.